The garden materialized at dawn, untouched, fragrant with roses. Mary Magdalene knelt, embodying love, not pursuing it. Her hands rested gently on the soft earth. Mother Mary observed from a distance, her compassion unwavering. She understood love that protects without binding. A gentle breeze rustled through the rose bushes. Yeshua entered without fanfare, his presence calming. The roses inclined towards him in silent recognition. Sunlight filtered through the leaves, dappling the ground. Their meeting was a softening of space, a quiet understanding. A love built on presence, freely chosen and shared. No words were needed, only the meeting of souls. They had been told love must be hidden, a secret shame. Devotion required sacrifice, a painful offering. The heart must be guarded, locked away from harm. But in the garden, these rules dissolved like mist. The air hummed with a different kind of truth. Mother Mary stepped closer, her heart steady and open. She understood that love allows, not demands or controls. Her eyes reflected the wisdom of ages. The garden breathed with them, a living entity. It awaited this remembrance, this return to truth. Unseen hearts listened, resonating with the moment. Bloodlines softened, the weight of generations lifting. Hearts began to open, tentatively reaching for light. The scent of roses intensified, sweet and intoxicating. Love, fractured by fear, remembered its original shape. A shape of wholeness, of unconditional acceptance. The sun climbed higher, bathing the garden in warmth. Mary Magdalene looked up, her eyes filled with tears. Tears of joy, of relief, of profound understanding. Yeshua reached out, his hand gently touching hers. A current of energy flowed between them, healing and restoring. Mother Mary smiled, a knowing expression on her face. The garden shimmered, alive with vibrant energy. Birds sang sweetly in the branches above. A butterfly fluttered by, a symbol of transformation. The weight of the world seemed to lift from their shoulders. They were free, truly free, in this sacred space. The roses bloomed brighter, their petals unfurling. The air crackled with unspoken words of love. The garden was a sanctuary, a place of refuge. A place where truth could be spoken without fear. A place where love reigned supreme, unchallenged. The past faded away, replaced by the present moment. The future stretched out before them, full of hope. They were connected, eternally bound by love. The garden held them close, a loving embrace. The world outside seemed distant and unreal. Only the garden and their love mattered now. They were home, finally home, in each other's arms. The roses whispered secrets of love and devotion. The sun warmed their faces, a gentle caress. They were bathed in light, pure and radiant. The garden was a testament to the power of love. A power that could heal, transform, and restore. A power that was always present, waiting to be awakened. They were the embodiment of that power, now and forever. The garden smiled, its beauty overflowing. Love remembered its original shape, whole and complete. Mary Magdalene looked up, her eyes filled with a quiet strength. She declared, not with anger, but with profound certainty, this was always allowed. Yeshua smiled, a gentle acknowledgement of her truth. His eyes reflected the boundless love of the garden. It was a recognition, not a boastful triumph. The air shimmered with unspoken understanding. Mother Mary nodded, her gaze filled with compassion and acceptance. The garden did not vanish when they eventually departed. Instead, it transformed, becoming something more subtle and pervasive. It moved into the very breath they took, a living memory. It found its way into the quiet spaces of the heart. There, hearts began to relearn the meaning of openness. Long after the story faded from common memory, someone paused, a stranger in a bustling city. Unknowingly, they placed a hand over their heart. A wave of unexpected peace washed over them. They felt a sense of restoration, a mending of something broken. They couldn't name the feeling, couldn't quite grasp it. They only knew that, for the first time in a long time, love felt safe again, a refuge instead of a threat. The garden's essence permeated the world, unseen but powerful. It subtly altered perceptions of love and devotion. The old fears, the guardedness, began to dissipate. They were replaced by a sense of inherent safety. A deep knowing that love was always allowed, always possible. The roses, symbols of unguarded beauty and vulnerability, continued to bloom in unexpected places around the world. A single rose pushing through cracked pavement. A vibrant bloom in a forgotten corner of a park. A bouquet left anonymously on a doorstep. These roses served as quiet reminders to those who noticed them. Reminders of the love that was always permitted. A love that was simply waiting to be rediscovered. Waiting in the quiet corners of the heart, patient and persistent. The whispers of the garden carried on the wind. They spoke of acceptance, forgiveness, and understanding. They invited all to lay down their burdens of fear, to embrace the freedom of unconditional love. The world slowly began to soften, one heart at a time. The rigid boundaries of the past began to crumble. New possibilities for connection and intimacy emerged. The garden's legacy lived on, not as a legend, but as a living, breathing presence in the world. A constant invitation to remember the truth of love. A truth that had been obscured but never truly lost. The essence of the garden resided in the heart. It was a space of safety, acceptance, and unconditional love. The roses bloomed eternally in the garden of the heart. Their fragrance a constant reminder of love's presence. The garden song echoed in the silence of the soul. It was a melody of hope, healing, and restoration. The light of the garden shone brightly in the darkness. It guided lost souls back to the path of love. The garden of remembered love was always open. Its gates were never locked, its welcome never withdrawn. All were invited to enter and find solace and peace. The garden was a sanctuary for the wounded heart, a place where love could heal all wounds. The garden's love was a gift freely given, a treasure to be cherished and shared with the world.
It all starts with a glowing screen, promising something almost magical. Curiosity takes over, and the session begins. Harmony is restored, and the unexpected journey feels truly worthwhile.